Good morning, my name is Marianna, and today I will be speaking about some of history's biggest art thefts. So, art theft is also known as art napping, and it is the stealing of paintings and sculptures from either museums or galleries. Because while most high-profile galleries and museums have very tight security, there are many others that have very poor security measures, making them a lot more susceptible to theft. Unfortunately for the thieves, selling stolen artwork is extremely complex, and this is due to many different reasons, one of them being the fact that usually a potential buyer would know that the artwork in question has been stolen, and as a buyer, displaying said artwork to visitors is very risky, as in someone may recognize the painting and call authorities. There are other cases of theft, we can say. For example, the antiquities, which are considered national treasures by their country of origin. Throughout the years, these have caused many cases of controversy. An example would be the case of the Elgin marbles. This is definitely not the only case. There are many similar controversies for Aztec, Etruscan, and Italian artwork as well. So, starting with one of the biggest art thefts of all time, which occurred on the 21st of August, 1911, when Vincenzo Perugia decided to steal the Mona Lisa. Vincenzo Perugia was a worker who had been hired by the Louvre itself. The French authorities were able to retrieve the painting after 2 years. They mistakenly hauled in the poet Guillaume Apollinaire, as well as the painter Pablo Picasso. But as I said, they were able to retrieve the painting only 2 years later, when Vincenzo Perugia tried contacting an art dealer in Florence, claiming he was in possession of the painting. The police arrested him, and what he claimed was that what drove him to steal the painting in the first place was his patriotism, his Italian patriotism, and his desire for the painting to be returned to its homeland. Another definitely very widely known art theft, or art thefts to be more precise, are the ones regarding the paintings by Norwegian painter Edvard Munch. So it is very fortunate that the painter decided to create several iterations of the painting The Scream, because 2 of them have fallen into the hands of art thieves in the past 2 decades. So the first one occurred in February of 1994, when 4 men broke into the National Art Museum in Oslo. They stole the painting, and they left a note thanking the museum for the poor security. Also, the second theft occurred in the Munch Museum in 2003, so quite recently, when gunmen entered the museum during opening hours. They not only stole the second iteration of the painting, but also the Madonna painting. Now, both of them were estimated of a value of $19 million, and they were some of the most valuable paintings of the museum's collection. The paintings were later retrieved, and although they were damaged, it was announced that they would be able to be repaired. So these were only some of the biggest art thefts in history. I hope you've enjoyed, and I thank you for watching. Goodbye.